friends, and welcome to this beautiful sacred space in First Unity Spiritual Campus. My name is Sari. My friend here is Liz with the crystal balls. And I really love seeing everybody who's been called to be in this space tonight. We are here every Wednesday evening at 6. And just a quick reminder to turn off or silence your cell phones if you haven't already, so that we don't get those interruptions. Also, most of you know these white robes. They are the physical sign that you are open for Reiki healers to come and work on you in person. So you can put it on your shoulders, somewhere where it's visible. However, even if you don't have this robe on you, you will receive as you become receptive and set that intention to be open. So we'll be setting that intention to just to be open and receive. And there are Sunday services, 8:30 here in the sanctuary, a little quieter service, and then 11 o'clock is the celebration service on Sundays here. So come and meet John and Carrie Scott. They are doing amazing things here and just have a powerful message. And John has been talking a lot about imagination lately. So we are going to go on a little imagination journey tonight. And as I have been tuning in and just asking what everybody that is coming here tonight is needing, my theme has changed 3 times. So I have no idea where we're going and what we're doing, but we will follow spirit. And we are living some intense times right now in this month. So we really being called to go within even more. And there's a lot of rebirth and transformation on many levels happening. So when I came across this quote today, I really want to share it with you. And it is by Tagore. Man is immortal. Therefore, he must die endlessly. For life is a creative idea. It can only find itself in changing forms. So that idea that we are like snakes shedding skin over and over when the skin has become too tight. Or imagining that butterfly going into cocoon and then getting ready to have those swings. But we don't always know what is holding us back. We might know that we are getting squeezed by life and that the skin, the situation, the relationship, the job, whatever, might be squeezing us so tight that that skin has become very tight. But we just don't know how to shed it and continue in a new form, that constant rebirth. So we will be taking this time to find stillness, really bring ourselves into this present moment and be still. And we're not necessarily even asking those questions as we set the intention and we set those questions that we have been repeating. We just set them free now. So we are not actively asking those questions as we go into meditation, but we're just allowing this space of stillness to be created, allow our heartbeat to slow down, allow our nervous system to just relax just for this moment and create this space. And maybe on the other side of that space, we might get answers, we might not. And we have to be okay with that. So we just, in this space of, we're not asking for anything, we are receiving. So I would like to do something a little different right now. I want you to lift your shoulders as high up to your ears as you can, and then relax. And then pull them down as low as you can. You feel your neck, and then bring them back. Then bring them forward. Ooh. And relax. And then bring them back. And this we feel, we are squeezing the area between our shoulder blades, which is the area of our high heart. And that is also where we carry tension, and then relax. But we also open the chest. Twiddle your body, uncross your legs and arms, and just find a comfortable place. And start taking a couple deep breaths in. And just really bringing your awareness to this place. Finding your sit bones on the chair. Or if you'd rather be laying down, that's okay too. And if you haven't already, and it feels comfortable, close your eyes. And turn your focus into your breathing. And take a deep breath in and hold. And out. Another deep breath in so that your belly rises. Hold. And out. And once you sigh out loud that it really tells your body it has permission to relax. And as you set in your intention for this evening and opening your crown to become receptive, I will now energetically connect to all of you. And if you're ready to receive this energy healing this evening, just say yes in your mind and be open to receive for the highest good. Allowing yourself to now relax and let go. On the out breath, you let go of the day, whatever you brought. We drop it at the door. We leave it. come here to this place. And just allowing yourself to start to relax. Allow your feet to relax, your toes, your ankles, your calf muscles, your knees, your legs, your hips, your pelvis. Allow in your intestine all your organs, your system that works so hard, allowing that to relax. And straightening your spine and keeping your spine straight as that is the energy channel. Allowing your shoulders to relax, your arms, your hands, all of your fingers. And you might start to feel a little tingling on your fingers as this energy starts to run through you, just staying open. You are in a safe and sacred place. Reiki energy can never do any harm. It will go where it's needed, allowing your neck to relax, your skull, and your eyes and your eyelids becoming even heavier. Tuning in, feeling your heart opening, ready to go in the magical forest for the ultimate relaxation, ultimate stillness. And in front of you, you see a 10 sturdy, safe steps going down. And you do feel called to take these steps down, knowing that at all times you are safe. And you take a step from 10, down to 9, starting to relax a bit more. 8 and 7, your body feels even heavier. 6, 5, 4, you see a big wooden door at the bottom of the steps. And 3, you know you're about to enter into a beautiful, magical forest behind this door. And 2 and 1, you are at the door. And you can choose to stay on this side, on the conscious world, or you can choose to push this door open into the ultimate relaxation. And you push this beautiful wooden door open, you feel the grooves of the old wooden door, you hear it cracking, and you step into this lush, beautiful, magical forest. And the first feeling you have is immense respect. Respect for the power of this nature. And in your mind, you set the intention to enter this magical forest with respect. You let the trees know you are not there to harm them. And you intuitively feel a response, welcome. And you start walking. And you are asked by your senses to slow down as you walk. And as you're putting your right heel down, you are slowing down, that you are just holding that heel down before you put the rest of the sole down. And as you put the rest of the right foot down, you feel all the corners of the foot kissing the ground. You feel the little pebbles under your foot. Maybe there's pine needles. Maybe little rocks. And you gently put your left heel down, and again, very slowly and mindfully, feel the heel kissing the earth before the rest of the foot touches the earth. And you very slowly taking these steps, mindfully with every step, kissing the ground and feeling, sensing, focusing on the sensation under your feet. And as you are focusing on your walking slowly, you realize some of your anxiety and some of your worries that you had earlier have already left you, and you feel a little lighter. And you take deep breaths in. And you start to focus on your smell, the sense of smell. As your focus shifts from your feet to your nose, what do you smell? The freshness of the breeze. There might be even a little smell of salt air somewhere. And you look around and you start to focus on your vision and your eyes, your sight. What do you see? What kind of trees do you see? Are there any wild berries there? Are they more tropical trees or more hardy pine trees? And you feel the breeze is bringing some of the wisdom of these trees. What are the messages you hear of the trees, this wisdom that is eternal, always there? This breeze is bringing some of this wisdom. Do you see trees around the trees? Do you see any other foliage, plants? As you look down, do you see any critters? Do you hear birds? You see clouds way up above these tall, tall, majestic trees. And you are walking further. And your heart feels lighter. There's a sense of wonder. you come to an opening where there is this specific tree that is calling your name. Do you see that tree? Feel that call. And that tree is just asking you to come and just breathe. Just come and breathe with me. So you approach gently. And you turn your back to this tree. You standing maybe a foot, maybe a foot and a half away from the tree, and then you lean so that just the top of your shoulders, between shoulder blades and the back of your head is against the tree. You find a comfortable position. Your whole back is not against the tree, just the area between your shoulder blades and the back of your head. And you feel this connection to this tree now. Imagine the root system in the ground, and as you peek up to the trunk and the branches, they reach way up to the heaven. And this tree is calling you to just be present right in this moment against this still, strong, sturdy trunk. This tree is just asking you to just breathe with me. This tree is asking you to breathe in a specific way. And you start to breathe in from the roots. All the way from the roots, you breathing in, and this energy comes from the soles of your feet. And you breathe it all the way up to your heart, and you stop. And then you breathe out from the heart. You breathe out all the way from the top of your head. And you breathe out through the branches all the way to the heavens. And then from the heavens you breathe in through the branches, through the top of your head, into your heart. And you breathe out to the roots. And from the roots you breathe in to the heart, and you stop. And then you breathe out to the heavens through the branches. And you breathe in through the branches to the heart. And you breathe out through the roots. And just continue breathing this way to the heart and out. Breathing in to the heart. When you stop, breathing out. This tree is just wanting to give you all of the wisdom of the nature, not asking anything in return. Just breathing gently. And when you feel that this is complete, with gratitude we say thank you. You might want to turn around and touch the tree and just say thank you. As you will continue your walk through a beautiful grassy patch, and you feeling so joyful, and as you look down, your inner child has joined and just wants to be seen. Your inner child is asking you not to have any shame that it was always the part of you that was pushed down and denied. Your inner child is just here to be seen, wanted you to remember. And you smile, and you take your inner child's hand and say, let's go. And you feel a little pep in your step as you go across this grassy field. And you come to this huge rock formation, like a boulder that looks like might have been some kind of sacred site or ritual site. But you feel called to stop on this site. It looks like a site where there might have been some stones that are formed into seeds. And you realize that this was where your ancestors gathered, doing offerings and all their sacred rituals. And as you take a seat on one of those rocks and you face this offering altar, you feel this immense peace come over you and gratitude for your ancestors, those that you have never met. And you get curious, what would have those rituals been that your ancestors did? And just by asking this, you see this beautiful being appear that is one of your great-grandparents or great-great-grandparents, or someone who you have not met. That is here to bring the ancestral blessings. You feel your heart filled with gratitude, knowing how much ancestral healing you have done, how you always hear about ancestral trauma and all that, and your ancestors are here telling you, remember their blessings. And as you take each other's hands and look in the eyes, you know that all of the trauma that has happened has been a great opportunity and a teacher for you to be in this moment now and receive these blessings. Can you allow yourself to finally let go of the baggage of the trauma that have been carried around for a long time? And stop blaming the ancestors for this and that. And your ancestors remind that they did the best with the teachings that they learned. Everybody ultimately is trying to do their best. And there's a huge forgiveness that can take place in this moment if you allow. This does not mean that your relationship with some of the relatives, some mother or father, that if they are not good right now, that they immediately transform. But they can look different as you look at it from a different place, different perspective. And your ancestors remind about the snake and the snake skin, and brings out the snake totem, this beautiful power. Reminds you that snake never asks anybody's permission when it has outgrown the skin. It just goes changing skins. So if you are in a situation where it feels like you have outgrown, you have permission to shed that skin. And just think of your life, if there's anything right now where you might have outgrown. And ready to leave that skin behind. And it might feel a little uncomfortable asking those questions, and that's okay. You don't have to change everything about your life. You don't have to change anything if you don't want to. Maybe there is some aspect of the relationship or some aspect of the job or some aspect of that tight skin that can be changed. The choice is yours, sweetheart, you are reminded. Remember that you have the power. The transformation starts from within. And your ancestors want to bring you another example. Now as you are in this newfound space of shedding the skin, remembering how the butterfly goes into that cocoon. And that cocoon gives it all the nutrients, everything that it needs for that space, for that time. But that cocoon time doesn't last forever. And now imagining yourself being in this cocoon. Enveloped in this beautiful light. But then it's time for the butterfly to emerge from the cocoon. You cannot stay in the cocoon forever. inner child and with your ancestors, and you imagining yourself in this cocoon, and you are told your wings are ready. Your wings are ready, now fly. Can you crawl out of the cocoon and now take flight, my friend? And in this magical forest, there's so many nature spirits. The spirits of the river, the spirits of the wind, the spirits of the earth, all bringing you gifts. And you are just showered with all these gifts. Receive them. Kindness, empathy, love. Receive them as you take flight. And you know that you will never be able to go back to that tight skin. You will never be able to go back to that cocoon. You are ready for the next adventure on your soul path. You are ready to soar. You are ready to bring into reality the visions for your future. That snake skin has been too tight for too long. Allow yourself to soar. And you know that you are supported. And just for a moment, bringing your awareness back to this magical forest and to this tree. Feeling the trunk of the tree, the stillness, the strength, the resilience. And just like that, you can stay strong in the storms of life. And you know that you can always connect to this power of the present moment with the trees, with the magical forest, with your ancestors, with your inner child, with the energies of the snake, the butterfly, the wisdom of nature, always around us, the wisdom in the breeze, for us just to open our senses and hear and see, touch, feel, smell. One more time, you take the hands of your ancestors and you hug. You say thank you. Thank you. As you know, it's time to return through those stairs to the other side. We open our arms, we say thank you to the magical forest for the wisdom and strength, the presence, reminding us of the presence that we can come to. Any moment we decide to take time for us. And you find yourself the way through the grassy path, back through the path to the stairs. And there are guardians at the door that have opened the door for you as you start to make your way up to the steps. With grateful heart, you take a step 1 and 2. Three and 4, you're starting to see the daylight at the top of the stairs. 5 and 6, bringing your awareness to your body. 7, starting to twiddle your fingers and toes. And 8 and 9, stepping now to the top of the stairs. And you are back where you started, fully aware, keeping your eyes closed yet, as you just allow to feel your body just come back to this space, to this seat, allowing yourself to just be in this gentle place, allowing yourself to integrate this, all of the wisdom, all of the blessings that you have received, all of the beautiful healing and activation that you have just gone through. Just gonna leave you for a couple minutes just to allow yourself to say thank you and just slowly allow yourself to feel on this space and bring your awareness to this room. Wherever you were, we saw those clouds over the forest, and there might have not been any big magical moments that happened, but allow this energy to just work through you, bringing your awareness back to this room and maybe putting your hands on your heart and saying thank you. Thank you for opening your heart. Thank you for allowing this energy to flow. Thank you for being in this space and creating space in your schedule to be here. And I want to also end with another quote from Tagore. Clouds come floating into my life, no longer to carry rain or usher storm, but to add color to my sunset sky. So that reminds us that how we see the clouds, how we see the rain and storm, our perception, that can change our physical experience, how we see life. And fully bringing your awareness to this room now. Maybe opening your eyes as we say Namaste. Thank you for being here. Thank you for allowing me to share this evening with you. Thank you, Liz, for the beautiful bowls. Thank you, Ray. And thank you, Heavens, for the additional sounds and strength. Namaste.